Hello, your divine infinite humans. You are all that is, ever has been, and ever shall be. Your divine infinite love, your divine infinite source. And I just made another beautiful video. I hope you watched it about how love raises your vibration and love conquers all. But I want to give some practical tips right now about the 5G that is being put all around the planet. Not to be afraid, first of all. It doesn't have power over you. You are divine, you are infinite. You are God, because God is inside all things and inside you. And through your connection to God, the Creator, you can overcome anything. Know that. And also, how powerful your mind is. And for you, you perhaps may want to use some tools, down-to-earth tools, that will help strengthen your mind and give you permission to overcome this. It's a beautiful day here in Italy. The only one out. Nature is so healing, especially if you can live where there's a lot of trees or mountains. They do deter those frequency waves, which is why we witnessed all our forests being burnt to the ground. But you can plant some trees. You can buy some trees if you're lucky enough to have a yard. Now, many Italians don't. They're in apartments, like little villages like this one, unfortunately. I'm not. I was guided and trust my intuition. So trust your intuition. Your intuition knows what to do. Some of the things that I suggest that I do, and of course you are your own best expert. You know what you need to be doing for yourself. But I'm just going to throw out some things. Eating healthy, non-GMO, high vibrational foods. So this is just another thing. Like when I found out about GMOs, I was eating organic anyway, and I started really watching, what I was eating, making sure it was organic. Same with meats, or if you're still eating meats, lots of crap in it. Be wise, be smart, monitor how you feel. If it doesn't affect you, it doesn't affect you. Many of you can just be in love and jump up there in your vibration so high, you're in your Christ light body, it does not affect you. I am there most of the time, but this last toxic thing they threw in the soup, I had to digest it and overcome it. And it made me stronger. And I learned how to do it. So, again, detoxing yourself with water. Also, sometimes I have not used it, but I've heard borax. But for me, I also use distilled water intuitively, which is known to pull meadows, nanobots, which is viruses, technovirus, out of your system. So that's very important. Every morning I spend a lot of time cleaning and purging myself in many different ways, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. This is just part of the process of living on a planet that is going through this war. It's ascending and it's being made not to ascend by hitting us with everything they got, all kinds of toxins. So detox, whatever way works for you. Whether water, definitely, herbs. For me, I don't have health food stores here in Italy, in Sicily, but I have good clean land, good clean food, and I use nature. I use garlic, apple cider vinegar, lemons, natural ginger. That's my way of detoxing. Also, going into the void. Kiki's trying to see that dog. And deprogramming any mind control. I use different clearing techniques, and recently I've been using a very good clearing technique that I found on Lisa Renee's website, energeticsynthesis.com, which I go through, and it is a sweep through your body to remove all the high frequencies. And as my mind does it, my mind is commanding my body, which you are in charge of your body, to release these toxic high or toxic low, whatever kind of frequencies, the 5G millimeter frequencies, X-ray, gamma rays, all kinds of things that are being thrown at us. if I feel the symptoms. And I was feeling the symptoms. I was feeling terrible headache directed at my pineal gland in the middle of my head for a week. I mean, even things like antibiotics and ibuprofen did nothing for it. When I had to go to that extreme, I felt really, really tired, like I had a virus. I did not have the corona, well, I don't even say that word anymore, that specific thing of respiratory problems, but I felt like I had some kind of virus, and I felt tired and a little nauseous. And I felt that way before in Florence when they put 5G in without telling anyone. Which explains a lot. Why so many people in Florence are ill. Come on, Keek. So, take precautions. You have to know what you're dealing with. If it's raining, take an umbrella. If they're putting 5G towers up all around you where you are, then go deeper. For me, and this is, maybe I'm just giving my permission slip to use my higher connection with the Creator and my infinite power, but I do use fungite. I do live around trees. I do ground myself. I do spend time in nature. I do these mental sweeps through my body to clear these destructive technological warfare frequencies. I focus on that. I do that every night now if I start to feel the effects. If I'm fine, I'm fine, But if I feel it, just like if you, maybe if you have a tickle in your throat, you might take whatever, some echinacea or some, lemon and garlic. That's what I do a lot of. Lemon, garlic, honey, apple cider vinegar, ginger. Very powerful. So, an ounce of prevention. So now that you know, the problem is if you don't know what you're dealing with, you can't step up your detox routine, right? So know what you're looking at. Yes, there is 5G now. That's the latest toxic formula. Can you say, are people saying, oh, don't be negative, just ignore it? Sure. Except look at cancer, for example. Cancer is worse than this. Cancer is an epidemic. I know, everyone I know, including myself, was very, I overcame it, but have had bouts with cancer. Why? Because the toxicity levels on our planet are outrageous. It's a war on organic life. It's a war to take over our planet and make it their planet, non-organic. So you have to be informed and you have to be prepared. Yes, if you're fine, if you can just meditate and be in bliss all day long, then great, don't even listen to me. But I get, messages and emails and calls from so many people who are finding out what's going on, and they're feeling, of course, fearful, a little threatened. What can I do? What can I do? And helpless. You are so powerful. You are divine, infinite source, divine, infinite love. And as I said, love transmutes everything. Listen to my previous video. You have the power, which is what this war is all about, is trying to keep you down. So rise up, high vibe yourself. And only you know what raises your vibration. When you're feeling good, when you're feeling peaceful, when you're feeling love, when you love yourself, you're in bliss. That's the news from Terracini, the empty town with the words love in the center of it. Love you guys. Ciao for now.